Gentlemen, welcome to the first annual Appalachian Centennial Baseball game. Just want to go over a few of the rules today that some of you might not be familiar with. First of all outs are made on either the catch or the first bounce. So if a catch is made on the first bounce, the runner is out. All balls hit fair, regardless of where they go foul, are still a fair ball. So if a ball hits just in front of home plate and bounces foul, it is still a fair ball. And one of the most entertaining parts of the rules is if a runner is going from second to third and a defender throws the ball and hits him, he's out. I hope you guys enjoy today's game. Make sure you just give these guys a ton of attaboys and claps. They need all the help they can get. And they've got a lot of ace bandages on. They've got a lot of biofreeze on their legs and keeping them loose today. We just appreciate you guys coming out and watching. Thank you so much. Appalachia Centennial Baseball game. Today is June 10, 1876. Remind you that it is 1876 from this moment on until the final pitch is made. Couple further rules today. You'll see the pitchers throwing an underhanded pitch. That is the traditional pitch. It is actually a foul to throw the ball overhanded from the pitcher's mound. Couple other rules will be found in your program, which you can find at the concession stand. Please make sure you go around to the concession stand. You'll see all the bios from each of the players and all of our sponsors. We do want to thank our sponsors today for this game: Dr. Kathleen DuPont, Miss Virginia Roberts, a realtor, AirServe, the Coalfield Progress, Aaron Austin Photography, Wolf Williams and Wolf Williams and Reynolds. I'm going back too far. Myra and friends, Kaylee, Tyson, and Peyton. Thank you for your sponsorships. A big, huge thank you goes out to Miss Lynn Sutter, now crossing the infield, who is the originator of this idea. And the visiting Glay Morgan Redlegs. I'm going to introduce you, and at the time I introduce you, just step forward, tip your hat. First up, we have Scott Pop Hall, Rebecca Biz Lozzie, Laura Toots Logan, Chance the little kid Logan, Long, I'm sorry, Shannon the big whip Long, Braylon Deputy McConnell, Wiley Coyote Sturgill, VJ the Doc Kumar, Jacob King Cottle, Lee Leonardo Robbins, Mark Sturgill, Arnie Beans Stevens, Bronco Brady Weinberger, Lady Tessia Coleman, Stuart the Shadow Scott, Zach Manin from the Magnificent Maninos, Beth Manin from the Magnificent Mazzanos. Say that 3 times. Mascot for the Redlegs today will be Bat Boy Old Hoss Kyle Funk. Now for your home team Dorchester Blackstockings, we have Seth the Professor Hall, Kelsey Boots Thomas, Laura Babe Witt. Brad Brash Austin. Gentleman Josh Funk. Josh the Ham Austin. Jason Sheriff McConnell. A.W. Wishes Collins. Stephen Stand Up Sams. Chris the Cannonball Thomas. Cody Lady Killer Lewis. Devin Lady Killer Jr. Lewis. We have with us Sir J. Coleman. Brady Buttercup Scott. Brad Buck Weinberger. And the mascot bat boy for the Black Stockings will be Mr. Flash Austin. At this time, we will play our national anthem. So if you will, rise and face the flag. Officiating today's game will be the Judge Jack Mooney. All bad calls will be directed in his direction. He is sponsored by the local optometry group here in Wise County. On the scoreboard today, we have Miss Myra Marshall putting up the scores in center field, so make sure you give her a big pat on the back. Today's first pitch will be thrown out by none other than Miss Heather Williams from WCYB.
All right, so I think I've said some things.
I want to remind you that there is food trucks at the top of the hill. The concession stand also is open, and there are programs with all the rules and the bio at the press box. I'm sorry, at the concession stand. If you would like a program, please go to the concession stand and you'll find an outline of how the rules and games are laid out for 1876 rules. The Redlegs today will be Mr. Lee Leonardo Robinson. Your pitcher today for the Black Stockings is Mr. Josh Gentleman Funk. Another reminder that all pitches are called by the batter. He can have a high pitch or a low pitch. Leonardo safe at first. Batting second for the Redlegs will be Mr. Arnie Beans Stevens. There's question on the play. Seems as brash Austin is not happy with the call. Instant replay shows that Leonardo is safe. Ball. Stolen base. Judge calls him safe, even though he may have a few disgruntled Black Sox in the crowd. Ball 2. Another reminder about today's rules, there are only 3 balls in a walk. A walk by Gentleman Funk on Mr. Stevens. Batting now be Sturgill. Seems this gentleman is struggling here today, but he's going to find his mark soon, I'm sure. All that commotion and it is a foul ball. Ball. Pitcher to first base, and he is out. Runners advance. We have runners on second and third. Coming up to the plate today will be King Cottle. Two-run score on King's hit to left field. Up next will be Coyote Sturgill. Wiley Coyote. Batter calls for a high pitch. Strike one is called. Not quite sure how to call that one. Judge calls that as a strike 2. Can we have all women and children on the third base line? Please cover your head and watch out for the next bat. It was after this game that the batting gloves were invented. We have strike 3 called on Wile E. Coyote. 2 outs. Up next is Bronco Brady Weinberger. Fly ball to center field is out. The Professor Hall.
They said, check him, he's got the dead ball. I don't know why he's got 2 balls, it's suspect. The one in his pocket's the one I'm worried about.
Batter is out with a fly ball to left field, called on the first bounce. Next up will be stand-up Stephen Sands. I watched, there was no money transacted in that discussion.
Dead ball. Dead ball. He pulled the dead ball. He's got a ball in his pocket. Checking it. See that? What about the one in his pocket?
Ball. Bunt down the third base line, and the runner is safe at first. Up next will be Cannonball Thomas. Fly ball to left field. Caught for the second out of the inning. Up next will be Josh Ham Austin. Stolen bases. Fair ball. makes it to first safe. Runner on third stays. Up the bat next, we have A.W. Wishes Collins. Fly ball left field. Double hit by A.W. Wishes. Batter up is Mr. Brad Brash Austin. History has it that he and the judge have a wonderful, fond relationship. Let's see how this game goes. Let's see if Brash can bring in a couple of runs for the Blackstocks. Strike one call. Fly ball to first base, and he's out for the end of the first inning. We have a score of 2-1 for the Redlegs leading the game. Better score is we have no injuries to be reported. Batting first for the Redlegs at the top of the second inning will be Scott Pop Hall. Ball on that call. Fly ball to center field, and the runner is out. Up batting next, just out of preschool, is Braylon Deputy McConnell. Unfortunately, he didn't get a haircut before he came to the game. Due to an error by center field, we have a runner on first with Mr. Deputy McConnell. Up next will be Chance the Kid Long. Looks like the deputy has stolen second. Not sure that we're still injury-free, though. kid advances with that, and the deputy advances home. Call to plate is out. The runner is out. Instant replay has been requested. Following instant replay, the call has been overturned and is safe. Here comes Mr. Brash. Up next is Da Kumar. I bet he calls for a low pitch since he used to play cricket. Doc arrives safely at first. Batting next, we have Shannon the Whip Long. Ball one is called. Batter calls for a low pitch. Strike one. Ball two, called on the whip. Strike two. Count is full at 2-2. Batting next will be Stuart the Shadow Scott. It appears that bases are loaded for Lady Coleman. How about a round of applause? Strike one. Strike two is the call. Lady Tess Coleman, 2 strikes. Double play call. That's 3 outs. Batting first for the Black Stockings in the second inning will be Buttercup Scott. Runners out. Up next is Gentleman Josh Funk. Two outs. Batting next, we'll have Miss Boots Thomas.
Hey, Judge, check that ball. I believe he slipped in a dead one on you.
Red legs is Zach Mannon from the Magnificent Menace.
I don't know how she put that other.
Stand up triple for Magnificent. Up next is Beth Mannon of the Magnificent Mannons. Hit by a pitch, Miss Beth Manning gets first base. Up next is Leonardo back for another round. Leonardo Robinson. Oh, correction. It wasn't that he hit the player, it was that her earring broke. Therefore, she earns first base with a broken earring.
I don't know if that rule came into play until the 1900s.
Oh, runner's out. Runner is called out. What a great throw from center field to get the runner out at the plate. Next up to bat for the Redlegs is Mr. Beans Stevens.
Let's go right here, Bean.
Let's make the champion.
Batter up is Sturgill.
I believe the white team's playing with the dead ball. He does the old ball switch out there on it.
I'm gonna be at this all day. We're just in the second inning and I don't have a battery. So I would need to go to the office.
Up next is the King, King Goddle.
No, it's just, this is just a regular plug-in. Yeah, in front of the big TV, sitting right here. You know, where the, okay.
Looks like the King is trying a new left-handed batting position.
Batting next will be Wiley Coyote Sturgill.
Now watch it out over there.
For the crowd on the left side of the field, please watch your head. Strike three is called. Batter's out. Bronco Brady Weinberger up next. I was corrected as Weinbarger. Judge needs to keep his head in the game and let the announcer do the announcing.
Come on, Judge, I wouldn't let it fall down.
Batter is out. That's Mr. Weinbarger is out.
Are you up? AW? AW? Who is that? Cody. Cody, Lady Killer, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom of the third inning, it's 7-1. Up batting is Mr. Cody Lady Killer Lewis. On the mound, we have the Whitlow. He certainly has been whipping these boys with black stockings today. Batting next is Brad Buck Weinberger. Runner is safe at second. Batting now, we have Laura Babe Witt. Ball 3 is called. Runner takes the base. Batting next, we have Sheriff McConnell. Everybody on your best behavior at this point. The sheriff's watching. He's throwing it at you, man. Batter gains the base on balls. Next up, we have Devin Lady Killer Jr. The judge calls time. I think the whip was complaining about not being able to see the plate. Oh. How many balls? What's the count? He's out of there. Next up to the plate will be Sir Jay Coleman. Run scores, 1 out. How many outs? There are 2 outs. Correction. Up next is the Professor Hall. Looks like bases loaded for Mr. Stephen Stand-Up Sams. How about a round of applause, folks? It's getting tense. Getting tense out there. Center fielder caught that one on the first bounce to end the inning.
7-3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the fourth, we've got a score of 7-3. The Redlegs leading. Up first for the Redlegs in the top of the fourth, we've got Pop Hall. Fly ball to second base, and the runner is out. Next up is the youngest guy on the team, followed by the oldest, and that would be Mr. Young Deputy McConnell. McConnell reached third base on a bunt. Batting next, we have Chance the Kid Long. The judge calls the runner out. The ball hit him on the path. Oh, it looks as though the judge is throwing out Mr. Deputy McConnell. He has been ejected from the game. Folks, it looks as though things are getting a little heated. Give these guys a big round of applause. They need your support. Judge, how many outs? That's 3, right? It is obvious that folks feel as though the judge is being sponsored by the local optometry group. Looks as though Doc wants to give him an eye exam as he goes by. It is apparent that he has passed the eye exam by the doc. He is good to continue the game. It has been noted that due to hometown rule number 2274, an ejected player is permitted to re-enter the game after 2 innings. Runner is safe at first with a time of 3.2 seconds on the first base line. Batting next, we have Mr. Ham Alston. See if the whip can get him out. Batting next is Mr. Wishes Collins. Bet he wishes it was cooler out here today. appears that the whip is being distracted by the crowd. Ball one. Looks as though the whip has lost a little bit of his speed. Runner is safe at first. Careful, folks. Mr. Brash Austin is batting next. Time by the Mr. Judge here. Mr. Judge Mooney has called time to clean the plate. He wants to make sure that Brash can see the plate. Ooh, it appears that the judge had words for Mr. Austin, and Brash didn't care much for those words.
Hey, here we go.
Foul ball, strike one. Foul ball, strike two on Brash Austin. Foul ball, it's called. It was a collision at the plate, and the doc is back in his position ready to go. Miraculous healing on his part.
Hey, good recovery, Doc. Good recovery.
Can't see that plate. Apparently the whip has called for a clean plate. Can't see it these days.
I need to be reading some of these bios, but I can't see them.
Oh, it looks as Buttercup has hit and throw to first, and she's out. Play at second is safe. Up to bat next is Gentleman Josh Funk. That's 3 outs. The bottom of the 4th inning.
Hey, Judge, are we singing 7-inning stretch? Take me out to the ball game? I'll have to find it.
Kumar, the leadoff, 5th inning.
Okay, Doc.
Looks as though Doc's safe at first. Looks like Whip took a pitch on that one. That's a ball for Whip Long.
Are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Up to bat next would be the Shadow. You can hardly see him in this sun, Mr. Stuart Scott. Foul ball is the call. Strike 3 is called. Next up, we have Lady Tess Coleman.
Get distracted about that right there. Because they can back notice, you don't need to yell at them.
Out at home. Up next, we have Mr. Zach Manning.
Everybody hide hamburgers.
He's calling for a low pitch. I believe it's going to the fence. Woo! 2 degrees cooler here in the park now. Woo! Somebody get my earmuffs. I believe it's cold out here. And the call is out. Play at the plate.
Runner is out. Leading off, we have Miss Kelsey Boots Thomas. Looks as though we've got a new pitcher on the mound. Ooh, what a run! Even though there was a pulled hamstring, it looks like, on that run. We may need a base runner. We'll bring in the Flash, Jackson Austin. Look out, folks. You got to watch him close. He goes fast. Judge, we have a scuffle at first base. Lady Killer up to bat today, folks. Let's see what you guys think of his batting. Ladies, what do you think? Is he really a Lady Killer? Up next comes Buck. Big Buck Weinberger. Is it Barger or Burger? Looks like Mr. Sturge is having trouble finding the plate today. Runners advance. Coming up to the plate would be Laura Babe Witt. Oh my goodness, it appears that Mr. Sturge here can only find the plate if there's a hot dog on it. Look high from here, Judge. Runner is out due to the sock'em rock'em rule.
Looking for a plug-in for the camera. You know, it's a little black thing in the middle of it.
Jackson, that was your buddy.
It's got a plug-in, so there's an AC plug-in on one end.
Zach Manning, right? Manning.
Could be.
Yes, get it out
You got
here.
more than one, right? Whatever you see. All black.
Appears that Zach Manning gets to come back to the plate for another at-bat.
What does it look like? Oh, it's this little, not completely flat piece. It's not really round.
Oh, somebody call the ambulance. Let's see if the doc is available.
It's kind of a square, not really square.
Is there a backhoe available? There is a hole at first base. Looks as though Mr. Zach is calling for a base
Let's see what
run.
this one says.
So it turns out that Zach was really hurt.
Okay. When you come up to the red light before you cross the bridge, go back on it. Okay, you're gonna turn left.
Doc, remember where the therapy rehab place is?
No, that's real.
Love hurts.
You're leaving the
Love hurts.
Love hurts.
Come to the red light there, great wall.
Up next is Beth Man.
Yes, red light there, you're gonna turn left. Yeah, but you come on down like you're gonna turn to go up to the hospital. It's going out, and then when you come up so far, you're gonna turn left. I'm parked, I'm behind the booth here. So I can see I can see the road where you're coming up, and I see y'all.
Strike three.
Steps. You see a food truck, a barbecue food truck, and I get
Coming to the plate now is Mr. Lee Leonardo Robinson.
do what? No, not really. And there is for the hospital. Before.
Are you running out?
Coming to the plate now, we'll have a Mr. Arnie Bean Stevens. Not sure if it's green beans or pinto. Pretty sure it must be Boston. Baked beans, because he got baked on that one. Here comes Mr. Sturgill to the plate. Doesn't appear to be a hot dog on it, so it can be a swing away.
Hey, he's still wearing his little league cleats, man.
It appears that he has improper cleats on. They're from his Little League days. Calls for a high ball pitch. And he takes it deep, foul ball. Not sure if he was aiming at the Pepsi sign. Another shot right down the line at the Pepsi sign. If you know, you know. The runner is out. It appears that there was a Coke sign at home plate. Is that 7-5 out there, Jack? 7-5? Up to bat now will be the sheriff. Looks like the score is 7-5, bottom of the sixth. Up next is Lady Killer Jr.
Mr. Lady Killer Jr. does appear to look better than Senior. Batting next, we have Sir J. Coleman.
Bottom of the six.
Yep.
Foul ball is the call. Safe at first on the bunt. Up to bat next is Seth the Professor Hall. One away, one out. Ball bobbled by the shortstop. All runners are safe. Bringing up Mr. Stephen Stand Up Sams. Folks, we need these runs for the Blackstockings. Fly ball to left field is out. Coming up to bat will be Cannonball Thomas. See if he can drive in these runs. Fly ball left field and runner is out. In favor of the Redlegs.
Who's batting? King?
Up to bat will be King Cottle. Takes one high. Fly ball to left field, and there's one away. Up to bat next is Wiley Coyote. Where's Wiley? Skipped him? Up to bat next is Bronco Brady Weinbarger. Is that an automatic out since they skipped him? Fly ball infield, caught by the first baseman. 2 away. Next up to bat is the oldest player on the field. That'd be old Pop. Bob Hall. You guys give him a little encouragement.
Got it, old man.
Fly ball, infield, second base caught, and runner is out, that's 3. We're going to the bottom of the 7th with a score of 7-5 in favor of your Redlegs. Here in the Appalachian Centennial League, we don't drink anything stronger than a pop, but old Pop apparently drinks a little bit stronger than most. Looks like we've got a new pitcher on the mound. The King has decided to come to the mound. Up to bat for the Black Stockings, looks like we've got old Josh Ham Austin. One away for the Black Stockings. Up to bat next, we've got, looks like Mr. A.W. Wishes Collins. Let's see if you can wish him a hit. Looked like a leapfrog type of a swing, but strike 1. Looks like Mr. Wishes is out, according to the call from the judge. Brings to the plate Mr. Brash Austin. We all know there's no love lost between the judge and Mr. Brash, so let's watch the possible antics here. Hit by pitch called strike. Ball. Looks like Brash got lucky today. I believe we can call that butter fingers. Up to bat will be gentleman Josh Funk. Foul ball is the call. Oh, it appears that the benches are clearing. We have a scuffle at third base. I don't understand, but it looks as though there could be some bruises coming up after this. We may need to get help out there, the local officials. Oh, wait a minute, the sheriff is in the... Oh my goodness! It's mayhem on the field! There's gonna be a clearing here. Someone help. Following this event, WWF was invented.
It appears that everyone is back to their normal spot. A few dirty uniforms. Bases are loaded for Gentleman Josh Funk. Bases were loaded. Apparently the young man does not remember. Runners are safe. Butt down the first base line by Gentleman Funk. Up to bat next would be Miss Kelsey Boots Thomas. See if she can boot one out of here, folks. Looks like trouble. I believe it bounced twice. While they sort this out, folks, how about you help me out with the 7th inning stretch? We have a special guest here with us today. Let's hear it for Mr. Harry Carey. Let's play ball.
Do you think the boss likes it or replace his streak?
That was not the best rendition of that song.
Looks like we have Mr. McConnell, the deputy, back in the game. And apparently he still has not gotten his Goldilocks cutting. Deputy hits it straight to shortstop. You'd think he'd know better by now, but he's got a lot to learn. Someone's showing him over there where the dugout is. Coming up to bat next is the kid, Mr. Chance Long.
I got Chantry. Chantry got me a plug in. Listen time.
We've got a tight one here, folks. 7-6 in the 8th inning. Fly ball to third base, infield out.
Okay, you're welcome.
Up to bat next will be our baseball star, Doc Kumar. As expected, he called for a low pitch, but did not get it from Gentleman Josh Funk. Foul ball is the call. Strike 2. Runner is out on a call to first in the top half of the inning.
Remind you folks, we want to say thank you again for coming out and supporting the Appalachia Centennial baseball game today. Make sure that you get a program so you can read all the bios of all these great players. We want to say a special thank you to Miss Lynn Sutter for writing all those bios. Who's back here? Batting for the Black Stockings is Lady Killer Lewis.
You don't know you can't see. Now you can't hear. You didn't hear that.
It appeared to be a foul tip, but the judge doesn't see it that way. We have an ejection of Brash Austin. It appears that Lady Killer has also been ejected. We need to check with the judge about home rule number 22.74 and see if they can re-enter the game in 2 innings. Is that a home? Are they coming back?
It will be over.
Base hit by Buck Weinberger. Up to bat next, we have Laura Babe Witt. Nice hustle by the catcher, but it was unsuccessful. Foul ball. Batter is safe, runner is out at second. Up to the plate now will be Mr. Sheriff McConnell. How about it, crowd? Looks like he needs a little encouragement. Base hit to center field. What's the call, Judge? What's the call, Judge? And the judge calls him out, regardless of what all the players say. How about a big round of applause for that bat boy there, Mr. Flash Austin? Ooh, that looked good there, Mr. Flash. Up to bat for the Redlegs is the Wimp, Shannon. I'm sorry, that was the Whip, Shannon Long. After 8 innings, we have a score of 7-6 with the Redlegs winning at this time.
Up to bat for the Redlegs is Mr. Shannon the Wimp Long. Ball one. Base hit by the Wimp. Up next is the Shadow. Batter is out. Lady Tess Coleman is up to bat. We have a time by the umpire. I'm sorry, the judge. Had he not eaten the last piece of chicken, he would have been safe, according to the judge. Runner is out. The Wimp is out. Send him back to the dugout. Up to bat now is the healed up Zach Manning. Zach is asking for a courtesy runner. Looks as though this is a good candidate for physical therapy rehab at North Community Hospital coming up next week. Want to plug in a courtesy ad here for anyone who might need rehab after this game. You can see Doc Kumar, and he will gladly send you up to North Community Hospital Physical Therapy Rehab. Miss Beth is coming up to bat now. Strike two. Strike three. Batter is out. That's strike three. We're heading into the bottom of the ninth inning. The score of 7-6. The Black Stockings appear to need a couple of runs in order to win this game.
Who's this lady? Lady Killer Jr.
Up to bat is the Lady Killer Jr. One away. Up to bat now is Sir J. Coleman. I want to remind you guys about the pizza truck up on the top of the hill. Make sure you go up and support them. Appreciate them coming out today. the Wimp makes a play at the mound. Wimp. After 4 or 5 innings, it becomes the Wimp. Huh? It's the Shrimp? Oh, my apologies, it's the Shrimp. The Shrimp pitching here. Seth the Professor Hall up the bat. Takes one inside. Shot down the left field line. Safe at first. Stephen Stand-Up Sam's up to bat for the Black Stockings. What's the call, Judge? And the judge calls safe. Ties score 7-7. It appears that the Wimp had a complaint about that call. No, he's safe. Cannonball Thomas with a safe hit to first. Advancement of the runners. Looks like the winning run is on third base. What's the call, Judge? What's the call, Judge? Foul ball? Foul ball by the judge. That's the ball game, folks. Your Dorchester Black Stockings have won the game. How about a round of applause for all these guys as they come to the plate to shake hands as gentlemen would. Remember, gentlemen, there are children watching. We want to say a big thank you to Judge Mooney for his great calling the game today. Thank our folks in center field is keeping the scoreboard. Remind you guys to make sure you hit the pizza truck. Make sure they go home empty-handed with all their pizzas, full of money in their pockets. How about it, guys, for all these guys putting in the effort? How about a round of applause for them? How about a big round of applause for Miss Lynn Sutter?